Hello fellas, it's Gav and I've got another brief bench update. Yet another sailing ship. You can never get too many of them. This is a French third-rate 74 gun and her name's the Mont Blanc. I'll go into a few more details when she's actually been completed and based, and bore the pants off you with a few details that way. But just sort of give the usual look of the ship, what I've done. So that's as you can see to the rear there, you've got the usual skylight going down into the officers' quarters. The guns on a lot of the foreign ships were painted, or the guns, the actual gun, the trunnions that they actually run on, were actually could be painted green, whereas on a Royal Navy ship they tended to be more like buff wood or sometimes red. On a couple of ships' boats, the boats were actually already moulded on. The red is a ship's bell. So as I'm talking a bit funny, just because I've never really got much use of this camera yet, so I'm just trying to see which is the best way to do things. And then we've got a grating forward there. Obviously she's got to have all the masts and the bowsprit stuck in. I've painted this one from a picture I've seen of Mont Blanc, which just gives her the one red stripe down the side. I will probably, although this has had a first coat of varnish on, I'll probably put a green wash over the turquoise on the windows just to tone those down slightly. Again, it's a very dark ship, which is unusual. So far I've painted all light colours. Although, like you'll see on Horatio, Hornblower and all that, we've always got buff coloured ships. Royal Navy actually had red ships like these as well. The Battle of the Nile, 2 or 3 times red Royal Navy ships fought red French ships, I believe. This one as well. Will have black masts and yards, which is going to make her a very dark ship, a bit like the Black Pearl. The green that you can see is there to represent. I'll sometimes paint them roughly a copper colour, and sometimes a green. It's got to have another coat of green on yet, and that's just to represent the copper bottoms of the ships where they'd get weed growing on them, barnacles. And they tended to go a tarnished green with the salt water. The white all that you see that around, they're, as I've said before, they're hammocks that get stowed. It keeps them out of the way, it helps keep them clean, and also in battle it helps stop musket balls and splinters. Let's just have a quick look at the sails. I'm quite happy with those now. They'll need some touch-ups, they always do. I've given them obviously lots of different washes over and that to get that the effect that I like. As I say, these ones are going to be completely black. The rope that's lashed around them would be tarred, so that's painted black as well. So in some respects it's been quite an easy easy little paint job on those. But they'll need several touch-ups, especially after I've started the rigging on them. So if I can actually get that back into focus. Thanks for taking a look, guys. I know I've been all over the place again. As I say, I'm really just getting used to this camera. So thanks for taking a look at the Mont Blanc, 74 gun third-rate ship of the line. And I shall see you again another time. Cheers, guys.